attempt to at recording this. I know everybody's seen this game. I know everybody's played this game. Everybody probably knows every in and out about it. I actually have a list here of the silver keys. I've got the wiki up on the screen over here. But I realized that there was a playthrough I've never done before, because I've always gone big beefy might guy and swing swing swing, and I used Assassin's Rush, and that's exactly how I played through this most recent playthrough where I just finished the game. And while I was doing it, I was like, what would happen if I used the hidden just all will, like shocks, fireballs, full will, everything. And I actually, because of this, I have to actually delete this and start another new hero. Because I want to, when it plays the cutscene, I want to stop talking for you guys to watch the cutscene, in case anybody is curious about Fable as the new game is coming out and wants to see the start of the story in a unique perspective. I will not be using skill or might as far as I can.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
All right, and here we are.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
So anyway, while she was saying all that, I could probably skip some of that stuff. But if you see in the minimap, which I can make full screen, all of those green dots are things that I can go and do, and people I can talk to for gold coins or otherwise.
No, you just... What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she?
He's definitely met that. Yeah, okay.
Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece. Good lad. Here, have this gold piece. My advice to you, don't get tired. Look after yourself.
Ooh, my first bad deed. Oh. We gotta switch some stuff. There we go. Especially for a will playthrough, I'm gonna want to use as much of this as I can. Now, here's what's interesting. See this?
Honestly, where's that filthy layabout?
This, by the way, this building, it never really occurred to me. This is not, this is a house right now, but this is a shop later on.
With some woman, I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you? You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
Good deed and a bad deed.
Wait till I get my hands on that pig!
See, this is still a tavern.
Look, there's a little swine. I'm going after him.
Oh, this is a shop still. It's still modeled the same, but I guess she lives there.
Look, there's a little... Right, got you, you little ruffian. I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds. Accessory to improper man and lady behaviour. That sort of behaviour is not acceptable. If you were older, you'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards. You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it, my young friend. I'll leave it at that for now. But think about what I've said.
Very well.
Oh, I've got to, you know, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad.
So this one's actually pretty interesting because we
Just stand
can do
between
both.
those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
It's risky though.
My cousin says that the barrel quick while he's away, unless you're too scared. Come on, let's go and break stuff. Yeah, smash him up!
Ignore the beetle.
Isn't this more fun?
I thought I was supposed to find a gold coin for that.
More like it.
I don't think I missed one.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big favour. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
I don't know if there's ever any point to that.
Did you find any?
Interesting.
Stupid little idiots. What do you want? He was irritating me, playing with my sister and that stupid teddy bear. Now he won't give it to me, just because I said I'd rip his stupid head off. I told him, if he doesn't do what I say, I'm gonna make... I want more...
Gets goes around the town, but you look strong.
What are you doing? It hurts! It hurts! I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you. You stopped him good.
What's that tooth
Thank
doing?
you. Here, I'll let you
Love
look
the old
after
graphics.
Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Love them. All right, so that one you really just had to choose. Anyway, we got all the things we want.
Look, there's a little swine. What? You again? I'm hearing of your mischief rather regularly. Shall we remind ourselves? Destruction of a person's vendibles. Accessory to... Do you realise the trouble you'd be in if you...
I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds. But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong. Look, try to keep out of trouble, please, for me. Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you...
And now we can go talk to the trader and kick this chicken. Pop.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off! Don't insult me anymore! My mother was right about you!
Please, my dear, I can explain everything.
Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good time with your strumpet, you've got another thing coming! Who is she anyway? Some tart from the village? Younger than me, is she?
Suppose we don't need to watch that anymore.
Hello, lad. I'm at some appendix. You just going? Young sir?
Also,
Stock.
Come on.
let's go get that extra gold. Oh, okay.
He'd steal your apples as soon as I'd you out with your chores.
Steal your apples as soon as I'd help you out with your chores, he said. Buddy dearest, I need another.
But if you think, look, I see. Well,
Thank you for the one more gold. I think we can just go this way. Yeah, we can. Also something I've never bothered to look at before. So these are houses later. And this is the graveyard, isn't it? Right here? It's kind of wild. Wild to think about. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, it will become apparent and clear later on in the game. Also, this closes off. So, like, while we can walk around here now, it closes off later. We can't come back to this field.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now.
All right, now we gotta go home where it's definitely gonna be just us going home. Let's go home. Let's see Dad.
Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
got one.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, The boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
If only. So, I don't know why all these people were way down here. Like, nobody was down here but me and my sister, and now there's all these people just hanging out. Maybe they ran up from the gate back there. Who knows? Who knows?
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
Another thing I've never tried is doing a full skill. Like, I always mix the three, but primarily relied on swing, swing.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs, with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
Is sad. Look at the moon. Look how close the moon is. I don't think I've ever looked up the sky.
You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
Woo! Alright, 20 minutes of recording so far. So I've noticed that I've never gone back up. I mean, I'm sure I have, but I don't believe I've ever actually explored this. Terrible beauty, building screams in agony, Oakvale is burning, warrior or mage, choose evil or choose goodness, a beard or mustache, sword of Albion sleeping until the true blood flows red on its blade. 3 haikus by Miko the Bard. Oh, that's 3. I get it. Terrible beauty, building scream in agony, Oakvale is burning. 1. Warrior or mage, choose evil or choose goodness, a beard or mustache. 2. Sword of Albion, sleeping until the true blood flows red on its blade. 3 haikus. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I want to go back into this room. I don't know if these change. Oh. Like later on in the game, what I can find on them or anything. A love story. Ralph was a hero who fought bravely and well. Great writing. But his face showed the scars of battle, and frankly, no woman would look at him. In his despair, he robbed the ancient trader barons of Greatwood and bought a house with a pile of presents to give out. Women fell at his feet, and eventually he chose a gorgeous one to marry. But too late, he realized that the type of female who is impressed by gifts and houses is too shallow to make a good bride. So Ralph decapitated her and waved her lovely head about in triumph. And the phrase, trophy wife, was born. I don't think that's accurate, but I mean, who am I to question it? Are there any bookshelves over here? Yeah, right here. Nothing interesting. Cool. Oh, 2 more. A Tale of Maxley. As everyone knows, hobs are stupid creatures. But every so often a clever one comes along. Maxley was one such hob, and tired of eating raw flesh and sleeping in streams, he left to seek his fortune in the world of humans. He murdered a nobleman and stole his clothes, dressed up, and walked tall on the road to Bowerstone. When he arrived, people complimented him on his appearance. When he answered, his hob grunting gave him away. The guards killed Maxley and put his head on a spike. It is better to keep quiet and be thought an idiot than to open one's mouth and prove it.
These are the main domes. Glad we don't have to sleep in here. Smells a bit funny.
This can be done as a kid.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild.
I like to do all the side
I
stuff.
ran to the demon door and... Right then, get to the... I did it in 50 seconds! No one has beaten that!
Doesn't bode well when everybody's in my way. Oh, hers green. I want to know why her outfit was green. My outfit's not green. I've never seen a green outfit before. I don't know what the green outfit means. And touch and run back. I might have gone too far. I want to grab this apple, but I know that if I do, I am not going to beat the score.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for my...
That's amazing! How did you do it?
1
I
second.
lost my bet.
1 second. I think... Ooh, sorry. I think last time I did that, I did it with 5 seconds. White, blue, blue. Why is her outfit green?
Aha! Another hero being trained? We need all the heroes we can get. today, lad?
What the? My head turned sideways, backwards.
Listen, can you help me out?
This
I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week. But I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4. If you find enough, can you bring them back here? Thanks. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have this.
And I will get a blueberry pie. Another building I've never come back into as an adult after I graduate. Alright, let's get this graduation underway.
All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this. Now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Wait. I almost forgot one of the more important things to do.
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
Sorry, I meant to read that one. We'll find it again later. He is known by no one, Jack of Blades, and he is known by all. He is said to be as ancient as the Old Kingdom, and yet he has the strength of 10 heroes. Some say he is not of this world and has come to us only for the pleasure of death and destruction. Some say he is but a legend, and the mask has covered the faces of dozens over the centuries, all claiming to be the same Jack of Blades. Whatever he is, he prevails in stories and in nightmares, and he is feared even by the guild. Can I find it in my inventory? If I can find it in my inventory, we'll read it right now. And if you're not interested, there's always the possibility for you to not read it with me. Whoa, wait. Wow, this is a long one. Alright, time to read. A passage on the back of the book has been marked out. The tale of Avos Tyr, the mythical sword that would one day strike down all evil, emerged after the death of Solcius, the most powerful mage ever to train in the guild. Solcius famously died closing a vortex that threatened to engulf the city of Bowerstone. In order to perform this most dangerous of spells, Solcius required an object to focus all his will into one point in space. He took the sword of a fallen guard and imbued it with all his powers before casting it into the mystical void. The explosion killed Solcius and those around him, and the sword disappeared along with the vortex. A legend soon began to spread that the sword still existed in this world, hidden somewhere deep in the guild, and awaiting a hero worthy of wielding the formidable might of its blade. We won't need blades where we're going. Also, it's now nighttime. Still kind of looks like daytime. I love the peaceful music. Only because we have to use a sword here, I will use a sword. You always want to try to grab as much of the experience orbs as you can while your combat multiplier is as high as you can get it. Same thing applies to using the potions. And with any luck, I should be able to get a pretty high combat multiplier, provided I have the mana. That's going to be
I think you've earned yourself
the
some
ticket
pocket money
here.
for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night. The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
He says race you there. Also, did the stick grew with me? It's the same size on my back.
Late again? You do seem to have a problem getting up, lad.
Wearing the assassin's robe.
Let us commence. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy. Oh, lucky shot.
Come on, lad. Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
I'll hit you next time.
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Damn it! How did you stop that? How did that get through?
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more.
I pressed all the wrong buttons.
Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Mm-hmm.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
I'll be able to grade your melee ability.
What's the green mean? There's green, white, and blue.
Any apprentices want to practice melee
I assume
combat?
blue is like
Right. This melee combat against Whisper counts.
hero course? I don't know.
Right. Let's get Whisper. I have a...
Ow! Is that the best you've got? How did that...
All right. You can stop now. That was very impressive.
Whisper should be ashamed.
A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon. You really showed Whisper.
Are you ready for your archery? Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do. Come on, lad. Get your bow out. Excellent hit. Keep them coming.
Oh, Guildmaster! Training any nice young men? There goes the tough old Guildmaster.
Marvelous. Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed.
Why wouldn't you just pass me right now? That's my question.
Next, we will
Learn about the ways of the will. Our bread and butter for this playthrough.
To continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfall. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You will only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. Excellent use of magic. Well done. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her. Very well. I'll be in the...
It'll be in the map room.
You really showed Whisper. Archery grading. Now the Guildmaster. And if you've got... Ooh, that almost went straight through.
You set a new high score. Wow, I ain't never seen any better than that. You got an A+.
The guildmaster said if anyone shot brilliant, I could award them this.
Whew, that was some fancy shooting.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have crossbows equipped for sure, for sure. Oh, this is worth money. And that's worth money. Need all the money I can get.
Will training. You've got 30 seconds. There's a
Yeah, well, it's... I think it's possible to get more than 24.
That's astonishing. Bloody hell. A+. The guildmaster said to award these items to anyone who excelled at the will test.
Thank you.
I
And
still
thank you.
haven't seen anyone perform better than you.
And you won't. Do I have... Okay, I don't have one yet. I am not lucky enough to have a lantern this early. That's okay. Now we can go into the guild woods and deal with that, but first there is something I have to do for the sake of money. It's this guy.
I need... Those damn sparrows are making a right mess of the guild. Just look at them. I'll pay you 5 gold for everyone you kill. Just come and see me every time you kill another one.
It's the equivalent to like 5 cents. It's like impossible to actually... I have to do it with this, I guess. Oops.
Within the guild. Stop right now.
That showed you, didn't it?
Alright, I think that's it. Maybe.
Killed any of the blighters yet? Good. More of the dead. There's still more out there.
I feel like there's not more out there.
Whew, that was some fancy shooting.
Whatever. It's... I'm not going to keep going until I complete it. I don't know where they are. I don't feel like finding all the sparrows.
The beetle nest is just at the top of... Wait. Did you hear that?
It's coming
It's
from over
coming
there.
from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt.
Thank you.
Did you see the look on their faces?
Yeah,
Wait
they
till
were
the guildmaster
shocked.
hears about this.
It's cool. I was about to start Fable 2 when this occurred to me to do this playthrough. And it gives me a chance to be a little worse, because I was a goody two-shoes. Who wasn't afraid to do bad stuff, mind you. But this time I'm going to choose the badder options and just see what happens. Maybe? I haven't even really decided, honestly. Can I buy stuff from you right now?
Won't be disappointed to find something to suit you.
I can just buy... Okay.
Why, you little scrote.
See, now it's appropriate. I deserve to be called that. Yeah, let's go into final training.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn.
I don't know what else there is to learn.
For years, the
I didn't
guild
learn
was his
anything
home,
else.
his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
It also kind of makes me wonder, what if I never used any of the will increases? Because, so, if you don't know, at the very least I know for will
I
and
you're wondering
might.
how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Put some anger.
Anyway, the
Well
might
done.
gets you
Very good.
big. You just
Now,
get big.
Shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. A good strike. Go on, fight me. Put some anger into it.
There it is. I couldn't remember how, but I knew there was a way to actually hit him.
Finally, cast lightning at me.
Why'd I go way down there? I like how he just base tanks it.
Quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear.
What are the green ones?
These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
Alright, here you go. We are doing none of that, all of this. So we can only get Fireball, it looks like. Okay, I can get Force Push, but the one I need is this. This is the only one that actually matters. At least for now. Because once I get that, then I no longer have to worry about, you know, my damage. And obviously the goal is going to be to not get hit. We want to be fighting from a distance wherever we can. Only the virtuous. It just says virtuous. Evil. Virtuous. I'm confused. Evil. Evil. Virtuous. So I can only master this spell if I'm good. Which means I'll probably need to do a little bit of both directions as I try to master different spells for different reasons. So I don't think it drops me back out after I do everything. Like this one, I'm never going to use this one. I don't need this one. Yeah. Now it's this.
There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times. You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
Before I forget, the Pale Balverine. There was an archer who believed he was the best in the land. He was also a lord, but had fallen out of favor with his people and had been imprisoned for lying. Determined to prove himself on his release, he set off to battle fearsome Balverines. He was bitten, but did not die. Instead, he changed and over time became a powerful evil Balverine. Normal weapons hardly hurt him, so thick was his skin. But he hadn't counted on a red-robed woman's solid silver arrow of truth, which pierced him and killed him. The close-range weapons of Albion are broadly divided into 4 types based on their materials and process of manufacture. The first and lowliest weapons are made of iron, usually forged by blacksmiths. Better are the steel weapons. These are stronger, lighter, and sharper. Only the steel masters can create these. Next are the obsidian items. This secret magical material is still not understood, but it's believed to be dark and evil. The weapons are often blackened and twisted, but very light and strong and powerful. And then there are master weapons, blessed work to a high degree and anointed. These are the best combat can get apart from the legendary weapons. These have names and are unique. Very few have seen them and fewer still have ever wielded one. Balverines, the wolf people of the forest. Balverines are strong, cunning, and fast, and they are evil through and through, but especially so are the stronger, more cunning white Balverines born of a full moon. These are said to be the result of those bitten and resisted the poison. Whoa, okay, we're gonna resisted the poison and instead of dying became one with the clan. The old kingdom tells of silver weapons built especially to kill these white Balverines. Hobbs? These underrace of Dells. The underrace of the Dells and Hollows. The Hobbs are short and squat half people whose genetics are entwined with the mud and slime of the deep country. Often dim but always aggressive, Hobbs are led by tougher leaders. The brainiest can even learn to use spells, some say. Kraken. Albion is surrounded by 9 seas and the Krakens rule them all. These aquatic creatures were here long before the kingdoms of old, yet few have ever seen one, and not even the most boastful heroes claim to have defeated a Kraken in battle. Dragon. What more can be said about these fiery creatures who owned the mountains? The race in decline. They were once revered, but now they are just an ancient, albeit powerful and dangerous relic of the old kingdom. That's a little sad. Heroes left the guild and made their choices, good or evil, in Albion, but with the freedom to do as they choose, they often clashed, sometimes they fought to the death. These bouts were often arranged in advance, and people traveled from miles around to see them. Eventually, the arena was built, and the bouts became bigger and more spectacular. Creatures from across Albion were captured and brought there for heroes to kill. One rule remained from the olden days, though. Should either combatant so choose, the battles could be to the death. Oh, this will be another one we read. Many dragons lived in Albion, but the Old Kingdom's huntsmen killed them for sport. The survivors fled to the mountains and the northern wastes, and over time they grew less powerful, but their fiery breath less dangerous. Really? Without man, they had no natural enemies, but a dragon is a dragon, and to this day, when an Albion child has an accident in his underpants, it's known as seeing a dragon, although sometimes it's just known as pooing yourself, you dirty little boy. Heroes, good or evil, need self-discipline, and Twinblade, a young powerful swordsman, was no different. After graduation, he stopped taking quests at the guild when he realized he could take what he wanted from anyone. His love of gold and growing resentment of other heroes drove him to live in the woods as a thief. His strength and ruthlessness led him to face and kill other bandit clan leaders, and he united the forest clans and became king of the bandits. But deep inside him, Twinblade never lost the code of honor and respect the guild had installed in him. The 9 seas surround Albion, but to the north is the wasteland. Some say there's nothing, and others say it is Jack of Blades' true home. The old scribes say that it was once a mighty empire before the glaciers came. Libraries of arcane knowledge still exist beneath the ice, and those who once lived there sleep deeply beneath the cold blanket, ready to reawaken when the time comes and Albion is ruled again by one man. Is that from the third game, Aurora? Okay, the Old Kingdom we will read. And the creatures of Albion. The other land. During the Old Kingdom, people fled the hatred, the pain within Albion in their masses. Boats sped from the shores in every direction, and one group of migrants pitched up in paradise. Warm seas, palm trees, and coral sands beckoned, and the inhabitants welcomed the visitors with food, comfort, and grace. But the people of Albion had head colds, and when they passed these on to the islanders, almost all of them died. And the Albion settlers, not knowing how to farm the weird fruits, catch fish, or hunt the wild pigs and chickens, died too. But the few islanders who survived buried the dead and rebuilt their paradise with new, impenetrable beach defenses. I don't actually know what that means. Alright, let's see. So the first one was this one, which we read. Then this one. Nymphs are ethereal yet dangerous creatures. There are three known types: the water nymph, the wood nymph, and the very powerful succubus nymph. All will be eager to send you to an early death if you stray across their path. Minions, mindless, attacking animals bred by the Old Kingdom wall guards for attacking intruders. Minions are keen to rip the flesh off anything in their way. The only thing they fear are their masters and the bigger, more powerful minions known as Dreadwings. Interesting. Scorpions, born of the fires of ancient Bolwood. Scorpions are armored beasts with evil hearts. Hushed voices tell of larger scorpions bred in captivity for fighting. Screamers, horrific entities caught in the netherworlds. Screamers have long struck fear into the population at night. They roam the land and are dangerous in their attacks. Okay. Dragons we read. Tail of Twinblade, we read that one, right? Yeah. Northern Wastes. We read that. The Old Kingdom. Long ago, the Kingdom of Archon ruled every corner of Albion. The world was peaceful and in perfect order, though many wondered if the force that held it all together was not corrupt. For Archon had in his possession a sword of vast and mysterious power, and Albion's elders wrote of gradual changes overcoming their leader. These changes spread to the kingdom itself. Strange structures were erected around the world, and huge armored figures were seen guarding 4 hubs of energy and Archon's castle itself. Every living thing was touched by the sword's influence, and soon foul creatures the world had never seen before darkened the people's lives. And yet no record exists of what caused the fall of the kingdom. So suddenly, so irrevocably, Archon and the sword disappeared, but the darkness remained. Wasps. The wasps have stings that more than match their size. They are aggressive and can kill if enough venom is injected into their foes. Their aerial antics make them tough to hit, and wary travelers should especially fear the Wasp Queen, leader of the hive. The beetles of Albion's woods are tough, dangerous foes when they attack en masse. Those skilled at weaponry are required to defeat them. Villagers, even armed, strong ones risk great harm if they take on a nest of beetles. Trolls, born from beneath the ground of Albion. Trolls are ancient, powerful beings. The earth trolls are single-minded and extremely dangerous, but the mighty rock trolls inspire awe and fear in all who behold them. Lumbering hulks they may be, but they make mighty foes and demand respect from even the most powerful heroes. Undead. The undead are unthinking and impervious to what mortals consider pain. Wave upon wave will keep advancing until they overpower their victims, so the only way to stop them is with extreme force. And then we read this one, yeah. Yeah. Neat. So I can do the snow troll attack. Loosen hook quest. Suppress uprising. Villagers are complaining about increasing their taxes. Put down their protests by force. Minion camp. Minions have established a dangerous camp in Witchwood. Get rid of it. Man, I would love to. Alright, this one has no boasts, so we just take the quest.
What do you make of this bloke then?
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save here. We've been recording for an hour 10 minutes. I think the first thing we do...
You've come to the right place.
was going to be see what name we wanted to be.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objective.
Alright.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area. It's this way.
Hurry! Look at this filth. He really expects... Well, if you want, I'll...
Hey! Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but look at me now. I should have known better. Hey! Over! You must be able to... Hey! Over!
Ah, you're as bad as that stinking beggar. I'm out of here.
Ha ha ha! Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
We won't.
Hey! Over here! It's this way! It's this way! It's this way! Please! You...
Alright.
Thanks for saving me. I'm going to tell everyone about it.
Wait till everyone hears about this!
Strike down the wasps. Your bow may prove useful against the wasp queen. Hero, your move energy is low. More wasps have spawned, but they are no match for your weapon. Hero, your fuel energy is low. Attack the wasp queen again. Remember, you can also use your will powers against her.
Over there.
You've received a new quest card. Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Barstone Tavern.
I'm curious because it said I've received a new quest card, but I finished that quest. So is my quest to go see Maze, or is there another quest here that I can... Because I think he usually says there's a new quest card available for you at the guild or something like that, if it's...
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
She chose the suppress uprising one. That's funny.
What's afoot then?
All right, well, from right here, this is where I'm going to end for this recording. I plan to do one a week, but I have to obviously edit and everything, so... and do my streams and other stuff, but I want to just continue to explore this. If you enjoyed, let me know down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch. It's all the same name, The Entertainment Kit. We'll see you next time.